What? It's break time. I got time to have a couple of chips. All right, so it's Tuesday, 27th of September. I have a pile of things going on. I'm waiting on parts for the 49. Not 49, sorry. I don't know what year it is. I haven't looked. Alice Chalmers WD-45, sorry. I'm about ready to dive into that. Spend a couple hours breaking that down so I can get those cylinder heads off to the machine shop. Once I'm done with that, we're going to get onto this. So, we're going to give you a walk around of the Super Pug. Now, this is Bob Bates' Super Pug. If you guys aren't familiar with Bob Bates, you can pretty much piss right off. Bob has done amazing things for me, and he's helped me out a lot. So, appreciate you. Love you, brother. We got a lot of things to do to this thing. So, quick rundown on the interior here. This is your instrument cluster. There's a lot of your voltmeter. Things are a little dusty. Hour meter shows 115 hours. Brake pedal, forward and reverse hydrostat, 4-speed transmission, which is weird. I've never seen the two coupled together, but it doesn't have a clutch for the transmission. Again, weird. Auxiliary hydraulic lift on the front there, and then hydraulic dump box there. So this is powered by this is your fuel tank radiator. This is a V-twin Kawasaki. Oh, come on. Don't get that harness in there, Rick. Get that out of there. There we go. This thing kind of squeezes up through there. And that's how it, So a couple of things I want to show you here that we got to fix. So we're going to do the full in-depth here. The craftsmanship on this hydraulic tank was, I would say, shoddy at best. You can see they ran multiple beads up and down that side trying to get it to stop leaking, and it has not. This side's leaking and it's porous, where they tried to weld it again after painting. So you can see it's dripping off there. It's been running down underneath. It's leaking over here. This fitting's been leaking, so that needs to be redone. Several hydraulic fittings have been cut and welded. That doesn't work for me. The exhaust needs to go, it needs to be reworked. The exhaust gets captured underneath the seat, and the heat shields and all that, yeah, that's good and fine, except for you're throwing so much engine heat at it that it's melted the wiring harnesses. So those need to be redone. I'm not sure what this looks like a Kohler intake to me on the Kawasaki, and then they cut it and welded it together. I'm not sure why that was. It was probably to try to shorten things up. You can see they've tried to make some modifications, and at one point the center pivot geometry must have been off. They cut it and re-welded it, and I'm probably going to have to redo that because yeah, just for insurance reasons, to make sure that that's correct. A variety of hoses need to be replaced on this thing. They are leaking. We are going to rebuild the hydraulic tank and refinish the paint on it, go through it mechanically and make sure it is sound. Filters, fluids. You can see down in here, this is a 4-speed Ford transmission. We're going to try to get all of that working. The hydrostat has a whine to it. It drifts, so we need to do some adjusting there. We are going to take this cab off so we can get the seat assembly off, and then this fender on each side, that's a one piece. It goes across there. You can see where it bolts. So we're going to take all this off, be able to get to everything and service it, take it apart. We need to get a battery for it. We had a charger on it the other night. It tests for 6 volts at 100% charge, and it's a 12-volt battery. That's fun. So, yeah, and there's a few lights on it that don't work. That one doesn't work. A few other things in there, but I gotta get the wiring harnesses addressed first, and then we can figure out the issues of what does and does not work. So lots of videos, guys. I know Bob's gonna, whoa, watch it. Had the flash on. Bob's gonna want to see this thing get fixed, and yeah, I think it'll be good for building the channel. So we got a lot of work to do, and we will make this thing right. We're gonna have to do a little rust abatement on the windshield frame so this thing doesn't continue to rust. A little bit of fiberglass repairs where they've blasted holes through it and not used them, and things of that nature. So yeah, lots of work coming. Bob, I appreciate you. You guys like, subscribe, comment, share, and I'm off to get that done so we can work on that one. Woo!